Three officers of the nation's drug law enforcement agency have been injured following an attack where the officers repelled an apparent attack in the forest in Edo State. We'd like to warn that you may find the images disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Images of the moment this occurred was captured by the agency and shared on their social media handles. 3 officers were injured and one of them has already undergone surgery. And details have not been made public yet. Reports say the officers were ambushed by a gang protecting a warehouse known to be haven for drug peddlers in Opuje Forest. The gun battle lasted for about 2 hours, during which members of the gang were overpowered. Let's get a clearer picture of this story. Director of Media and Advocacy, NDLEA, Femi Babafemi, joins us live on the news. Tell us what really happened in this case.
Well, let me provide a context for this. The community, that's Opuje community, has a reputation for being a cannabis producing community, very massive one for that matter. And I recall that on January 18th this year, our operatives were in that same community where we had a similar encounter with them. The difference was that in that other incident, we already accessed the forest where we took down huge, massive warehouses containing over 317,000 kilograms of cannabis sativa that were to be distributed across the country. And on our way back, when our operatives were trying to exit the town, they also ambushed them and attacked them. But then our men also overpowered them. And in that encounter, we had about 4 major suspects arrested. They are currently facing trial. And what happened again, just almost approaching the same time, we also had intelligence that indeed the community, because there, it's like a joint venture thing where the cartels contribute money and take over large expanse of the forest reserve in that community, take down the economic trees there, and then plant this particular psychoactive substance there.
Mr. Babafemi.
Yes, please.
This forest is, very popular for planting this particular drug, but the attack was on the warehouse. What's being done to ensure a more sustainable, defeat of this challenge? Because if they had planted for a long time, perhaps that might have been a better place to start.
Yes, you see, the way it works is for you to be able to inflict maximum loss on them, you have to watch until they have invested, and when they are about reaping, that is after the harvest, they have processed and they are about distributing, then you move in to ensure that they lose all that they have invested over a period of time. So that's the way it works. And in this case, our men were also trying to access that same forest just on Monday in the dead of the night when they were ambushed, and in the course of that, they opened fire on our men. But then, fortunately, we didn't just go with few numbers. We went in large numbers, and so we're able to overpower them. And unfortunately, we had 3 of our men seriously injured, and one of them in particular had gunshot injury in the head.
What's the update with that officer?
Yeah, just yesterday he was taken into ICU where the bullets in his brain were extracted, and we're glad about the grace of God today he's stable.
Director of Media and Advocacy, NDLEA, Femi Babafemi, thank you for helping us understand this story better.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.